What's up? In this video, let me start by saying thank y'all for staying with a motherfucker, because it has been a while, a long while since I put out any videos. Yeah. So this is me just walking around Fujisawa, the area I work in. And let me start by explaining why I haven't made any videos. For starters, there hasn't been that much to really talk about. TNA, still doing the same thing. Not saying that it's a bad thing. TNA is actually doing pretty good. WWE is still in the shitter until CM Punk comes back. So that shit, sorry. But in this video, I'm going to be talking about, is infidelity is it inevitable in a long-term relationship, and this actually came about. I was in Yokosuka the other day. I bumped into one of my old partners. Guy been divorced like 4-5 times or some shit. I'm not gonna say his name, that's his business, but he a cool dude. So then we talked about, well, is it even possible? You got these couples, the old school couples back in the day. They were together 50, 60, 70, 80 years, sometimes. But then you question, is it really possible to have been faithful that long? As a man, is it even possible to go 80 years putting your dick in only one woman? And I know, saying it depends on the person, this and that. But I mean, really think about that. And this is how I'm saying no. I'm saying no, it's not. And please listen to why I'm saying that. Because it all comes down, in the end, to women. And this is not me blaming women. This is just me saying a hard truth to the world, whether you want to believe it or not. But the truth of the matter is, women lie. Women lie 300% more than men do. You know that. That's a no-brainer. Men, we only lie about one thing. One thing only. Pussy. It's the only thing we lie about. We lie about pussy. We lie to get pussy. We lie to keep pussy. That's the common denominator for a man telling a lie. Women lie about everything. When they wake up, what the first thing they doing? After they go to the bathroom, they got to put on some fake nails. Got to weave up their hair. They got to put on the fake booty pads to make their booty look bigger than what it is. Then they got, the titty pads to make their breasts look bigger than they are. Everything is a lie. And the big difference is that men, we have a sense of honor most of the time. Whereas if we lie, it's hard for us. Whereas women find 10 million ways to justify telling these lies. So getting back to it, okay? So you have a couple that's been together all this time, and you have the wife, I never cheat on my husband. So that's when you question, how true is it what she's saying? Because a woman will lie to make herself look better, or to make a situation look better than what it is. Whereas if a husband cheats, a husband, depending on his situation in life, you're never going to have Bill Gates admit that he cheated on his wife, because that motherfucker getting taken to the cleaners. Gonna get sued, gonna lose everything. I think maybe in the old school, the older generation, it was possible. But in today's modern generation, I don't think it's possible. And the problem with that is, it's possible to do it if you want the marriage, the relationship, whatever, to be a complete lie. Because as a man, as you get older, you start to realize just how much women lie. And you start to realize why they lie, and you still don't 100% understand it, because no man will ever 100% understand women, because women don't even understand women. But how true is it when someone who's been together all this time, 80 plus years, whatever, how true is it when they say, I never cheated. You question how true that is. So that's just the common denominator for me to say no. The constant lying, whether it's about small things, some nice flowers, small things, or whether it's big things. I thought I'd just check back in, let y'all know I'm not dead, because it's been forever since I have made anything. And a big thank you to a certain someone who inboxed me and let me know, man, when you gonna make another video, man? You've been gone too long. Are you dead? Are you still alive? And I also bumped into this cat yesterday, actually. I was on my way to work, and just talking, whatever. I see a brother, white, black, don't matter. I see someone who's not Japanese, they look a little lost. I'm going to try to help them, because I was in their shoes one time, and I wish someone helped me. So I said, what's up to the man, and he was like, yo, man, that was you. I saw your video, man, about the racism in Japan, blah, blah, blah. Man, it's a small world. I'm like, hell yeah, man. I honestly thought no one ever looked at that. I see the view count, but I really do take view count for granted, because it don't matter to me. And it just blew my mind. Like, man, yeah, maybe I should make it something else. What do you guys think? Do you think it's possible to be faithful in a long, committed relationship in today's society? And also keep this in mind. Keep in mind that nobody perfect. Some days you have a bad day, just like athletes. Michael Jordan didn't play a perfect game every single game he played in. He had a bad game at least once or twice in his life. What's going to happen when that husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend has a bad game, and it weighs on them? It weighs on them, and it starts fucking with them, and they make a mistake. People make mistakes, and no one's perfect. So for you to sit up and say that you never cheated on anyone in your entire lifetime, I'm looking at you thinking, you're lying to me already. And that's the God honest truth in my mind. It don't matter if you go into church every week, because people lie. People lie to each other in relationships, lie to their families, they lie to themselves. It's human nature. Just like they say it's a man's human nature to want more, women want more too. Women want more, and they also lie more. So I think that the constant lying of women is my common denominator to say no. It's not real